Hello everybody. Welcome back for another video. Hope you're kind of dramatic. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a fantastic day. If you could leave a like or a comment or subscribe or tell me what your favorite altcoin is, all of that helps out with the algorithm immensely. Welcome back to another News I Missed, where I go over news I missed. I am still away, traveling in some other place right now. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Palazzo Versace, Dubai. Yeah, you heard that correctly. A luxury resort in the United Arab Emirates is now accepting Bitcoin and some cryptocurrencies as payments for services per a press release. The resort has partnered with Binance, the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange, enabling its customers to pay with Bitcoin. Starting on the 7th of September, wow, that was a while ago. Customers have been able, to use Bitcoin to pay for room stays, restaurants, meetings, events, and spa experiences. So basically everything at the hotel. All guests now have the option to pay at the property using the Binance app. Wow. They said we continue to be the pioneers of innovation and growth in the hospitality busyness. This was said by Monther Darwish, managing director at Palazzo Versace, per the release. Accepting cryptocurrencies as payments is yet another innovative step that we have taken towards making our business future friendly. So I guess this kind of makes sense and also ties into the fact that if you've missed videos a couple of weeks ago, which you shouldn't have, joking, Binance has partnered with like 85 different companies. And also we had a lot of Binance in the UAE news and signing paperworks, and as far as like you're legal in this country and you get illegal and you get illegal and all that kind of stuff. So I assume this is why they've integrated, or you can now use the Binance app to do this, because Binance, I believe, I don't know, I think they have an office somewhere in the UAE and therefore they're legal because they also had the paperwork. I think they also just received like another piece of paperwork which made them even legaler than they previously were before. So cool. Everyone's accepting crypto now. I think this is kind of just the way to go. I told you this years ago. A lot of companies and institutions and businesses would realize, oh, snaps, we should have gotten into it before. So they're going to start accepting it as a payment for stuff because they have come to the conclusion that they should have been purchasing it a long time before. But now this is a very easy way for them to be able to accumulate it. Listen, you would assume that a lot of people would not be paying in crypto. There's some videos and like documentaries and stuff on YouTube. There are a lot of people who made millions and millions and 30s, 40, 50 million dollars, and they still have their Bitcoin, so they pay in crypto and Bitcoin. So it does happen. That's the Palazzo Versace Dubai is now accepting Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies through the Binance app. News. Has anyone ever been to Palazzo Versace? Is it nice? Is it pretty? I assume it's pretty. I assume it's nothing really in Dubai is ugly. So I assume it's just like hyper luxurious. And without further ado, let's move on. This one threw everyone for a whirl because it's a little weird. A new trademark filing has suggested that Paramount Pictures is going to be expanding one of its movie brands into crypto and to NFTs. Paramount Pictures, an American film and television production company, has filed 2 trademarks for the movie Mean Girls. Yeah, Mean Girls. Mike Kondudis, a USPTO licensed trademark attorney, made this known in a tweet. Under the new filings, Paramount Pictures wants to expand the Mean Girls brand into NFTs, cryptocurrency collectibles, and NFT plus crypto collectible software. That seems a bit convoluted. They said Paramount Pictures has filed 2 trademarks for Mean Girls! The filings claim plans to expand the hashtag Mean Girls brand into NFTs and NFT-based media, crypto collectibles, NFT crypto collectibles transfer software. And there's the tweet for it. Wow, it's actually for Mean Girls. Oh, side note, if you've never seen Mean Girls, you can no longer use the internet. It's like one of the best movies ever made. And I don't care who you are, go watch it. It is super, super funny. I mean, it's really, anyway. According to a screenshot of Condutis, the trademark was filed on the 7th of September. Yeah, it's a great movie. And apparently they're going to be making NFTs for it. I feel like I would just like a proper sequel. Don't say Mean Girls 2 because that was terrible. I would love like Meaner Girls where they're like all grown up and they have their own kids or something. You know, I'm throwing it out into the universe. Yeah, so I wonder how this is going to work. I hope they don't make like really weird, like Lindsay Lohan looking NFTs that like, you know, uncanny valley kind of thing. And then you don't want it next to you, but like it's sitting in your room, always looking at you. I don't know what they could possibly make. Anyway, yeah, Paramount has apparently applied for Mean Girls, crypto collectibles and NFTs. I can only imagine what they're actually going to be, but I hope it works out for them. That's the sure, why not? You know, everyone's shooting their shot at this point. All right. Let's move on. Next up, and this was actually news. This was actual news that actually happened. In a recent tweet, Input-Output CEO Charles Hoskinson took notice of spam bots on Twitter that were impersonating Vitalik Buterin. As reported by You Today, there's been a massive uptick in the number of bots impersonating Buterin ahead of the merge. Once again, news I missed. On Sunday, a Twitter account that belonged to a popular British radio station was hacked in order to promote an Ethereum giveaway. Plenty of other verified Twitter accounts have been hijacked with fraudsters attempting to impersonate Buterin. So this isn't, once again, the entire fiasco months ago of Elon Musk being like, what? Bots? On the Twitter? No one's ever heard of that. Everyone who uses Twitter knows that it's mainly bots. That's why him, you know. Anyway, so the news is that there's been tons of bots of every single major Hoskinson, Vitalik Buterin, you name it, they're all out there. One of them followed Charles Hoskinson, and everyone was like, whoa, Vitalik Buterin is following Charles Hoskinson. And then Charles Hoskinson basically wrote and was like, no, I don't think Vitalik's ever going to follow me. That's why I said this was actually news. For those of you who don't know, nearly everyone in the cryptocurrency space knows each other. That's not a joke. That's not a tinfoil hat thing. All these people at some point all worked together. At some point, they made up an excuse. They ended up hating each other. They ended up leaving for another project. Hoskinson used to work with Vitalik on Ethereum. He didn't care for the way that Ethereum was being built, so he branched off and created Cardano. Surprise, right? Right. Vitalik Buterin used to also work for a couple of people who were working on Bitcoin. At some point, he realized either he could make his own money or he had a new vision for another coin. I mean, also fair enough. Back then, the idea was that you never, and it still is that you never update Bitcoin's core. The main chain is meant to be untouched, and you simply create new things that kind of hang and dangle from the Bitcoin chain. And a lot of people don't like that. They want to be able to upgrade the main chain, as we've seen for Ethereum and the merge happening. The literal news was on that day is that a fake account followed Charles Hoskinson. People were like, oh my gosh, they're friends again. And then he was like, no, I don't think he would ever follow me. And people were like, oh. That's the Charles Hoskinson doesn't believe that Vitalik Buterin will ever actually follow him on. Why? Like, what? Who? Get off of Twitter, dude. Like, just completely just leave the platform. Just get off. Just completely go away. It doesn't make any sense. And listen, I know there's one person out there, not any of you, I hope not, who shed a literal tear when they were like, I don't understand why Vitalik Buterin is just not following him. They were such good friends. No one cares. All these people are like mega millionaires. Like they're not actually sad. They're swimming not only in digital currency, but also like paper money as well. So don't feel bad for the fact that rich Charles Hoskinson didn't get followed by rich Vitalik Buterin. That's that news. Yeah. Like what? Let's move on. Also in the news, leading NFT marketplace OpenSea has announced it will be adding layer 2 Ethereum solution Arbitrum. Okay. Following successful deployment, Arbitrum will join 4 existing networks on the marketplace. They are Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, and Clayton. And there's a tweet for it right there. OpenSea noted that popular NFT collections Smolverse, what? Is that misspelled? Smolverse, GMX Blueberry Club, whoa, and Diamond Peeps will be among the first uploaded onto the marketplace. The firm advised that creators will need to find their collections in OpenSea and set their creator fees directly. Wonderful. So OpenSea has basically, I mean, it was bound to happen. They were mainly using Ethereum in the beginning, but Ethereum is kind of slow. It had very high transaction fees. So then they added Polygon. And then the people from Solana were like, hey, we also have NFTs. So they added Solana, and then they added Clayton. And now they've added Arbitrum. And I assume, I give it by the end of 2023, they'll probably have around 15 different chains. If the XRP NFT thing ever ends up going anywhere, they're also going to have that on their platform as well. It just seems completely logical because that's how cryptocurrency things work. So cool. Yeah, OpenSea is trying to make sure that they maintain their popularity. And the way you do that is by simply adding tons of other coins because, you know, Ethereum's not the only blockchain that has NFTs anymore. Yeah. That's the OpenSea NFT Arbitrum Solana Polygon Clayton Ethereum now on OpenSea NFT news. Right. I'm ridiculous. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I do hope that you've all enjoyed. I do hope that you all have a fantastic day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. If you are still here, tell me in the comment section if you actually collect NFTs. I know it's a rather small portion of my viewers, but I like to know the numbers sometimes because I can't stop buying them. Like, it's actually a bit of an issue, I think, because I can't stop buying NFTs and I can't be the only one. So I'm looking for, you know, someone to... Anyway, thank you all once again for watching, listening, and or supporting. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.